All right, so what I was saying, sorry, there was a little break there. Doggies were wanting stuff from me, as you could have clearly seen. So, in looking at Stussy here, I did pick her up on eBay. I think I got a pretty good deal on it. They got the seal here. They got this like extra little seal, so I haven't even opened it completely. So I'm gonna go ahead and undo that. I wonder if is that reseal? Oh, that's resealable. Okay, cool. So I do have this Stussy SP from OP11 that I went ahead and I picked up, and looks pretty nice. I don't know. What do you guys think about this SP? I love that they sent it to me very protected. Very happy about that. It's got, I'm gonna take it out all the way because I want to show kind of the texture here on some of these SPs, which, you know, I'm surprised she's not really flying for how cool she is. I mean, look at this. I mean, I love the kind of, I'm assuming that's like a heart in the background. You know, she's an awesome looking character. She's got legs for days. And this is just a really neat SP. So if you haven't seen that, I wanted to just grab it. You know, and it is off. You can tell the back's off a lot. So, you know, I don't know if this will be a good PSA sending or not. It really depends on if it's off on the front, but we'll see. Plus, I like to use my own like little sleeves here that I have. But I wanted to kind of show that off. I don't think I've shown this yet that I can recall. So I wanted to kind of show that. And then I have a another one of these mystery hangers we'll go ahead and we'll open here in a second as well. So again, I got so many cards I got to get out to PSA, and I got to get those rock and roll at some point here. All right, mystery hanger. Let's see what we got here. If you've seen these in some of the other videos, you can see that there is, you know, it looks like 8 different characters that you can get. I picked up, I think I have the Luffy one. Yeah, I have them over here. So I have like the Luffy one. I'm not as big a fan of these specific ones. This was an extra one that I had, and I was like, you know what, you know, I just want to go ahead and, you know, get that open as well. So here we are, and oh, we got Robin. So the only thing I don't like about them is they really like kind of like push the face out a lot. I mean, I get they probably have to be like that so they're more round, but it does kind of make it, I don't know, like not one of my favorite like little hangers that they have out there. But I guess if I was gonna get any of them, Robin's a good one, so I'll take that. Cool. So let's get into the card opening, and you know, that's just me again trying to show you guys something a little different out there. I try to look out for different One Piece products and stuff like that, but it can be, I don't know. Is anybody else having problems like when they're going to stores and stuff? Like I was out at a couple different Targets today, Walmart. I couldn't find anything. Everything was dry. I found some more like commander decks with the Final Fantasy. I didn't really want to grab another one of those for like 75. It's so expensive, and you only get one like collector's booster pack out of it. Obviously a leader pack here with this OP08, so not going to be anything really all worthwhile. And then just some common and uncommons there. The other thing I want to point out is, you know, I was debating in my mind, like, should I talk about it during the video because I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer, or should I just talk about it, you know, at the end of the video? But, you know, I don't know, something to talk about while we're opening cards. Why not? So, I don't know. If you read the comments, and you might have seen the comments, you know, someone pointed out that there was, dang, Dawn Pack, that there was, you know, a possibility someone was doing some, you know, botting for the giveaways or something. And it wasn't something that I really was looking for. I mean, you know, work full-time. I have a crazy schedule every week, and then I try to get in these videos and edit, and then I have to do separate videos for the giveaways and all that stuff. So whenever I get the notifications on YouTube that one of you guys have like liked or commented or something, I just click over to that and say like, I got you on the giveaway or whatever, and then I move on with my day. It's like 2 seconds. In the YouTube studio, I'm not really investigating every single YouTube comment. I mean, it's just a comment. But since someone pointed out, I was like, okay, well, let me look to see if it does look fishy. And sure enough, there was a lot of like comments from profiles that were like less than 3 months old, like 2 months, 3 months, things like that. So yeah, it did look a little fishy. Another person pointed out that their account's like 4 months old, and I replied to them saying that they can still enter in the next giveaway, because I'm going to be changing the rules up a little bit for the next giveaways. If you haven't seen that, that's the nice little like little bonds that come in these special packs. This obviously being Ace, and I love these cards. They're so cool. And we got a 6 and an 8 pack, so I like getting the 6 packs. Eight's okay. But anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll, you know, this person wrote a very long reply, and I was like, okay, I mean, when I get a chance, I'll look at it. I mean, big deal. So then during my lunch break while I was at work, I'm like, you know, replying to this person, and I'm saying, hey, you know, like it does look a little fishy to me, and I will, you know, think about ways to go ahead and modify the giveaways. You know, with what the only thing I could think of was to do, like, you got to have a profile for 6 months on YouTube to enter the giveaway, to try to prevent that. But then, like, my initial next thought is, you know, well, can't they just wait a few more months with those profiles, and then now they're meeting the requirement? But that's one thing I can think of. I mean, if anybody else has any good ideas, let me know. But it was kind of annoying that, like, you know, I replied to the person, I said, okay, I'll look at it, and then I replied to them again that I was going, you know, I was going to adjust some of the rules, and then I did a posting on YouTube and on Discord just to make sure that all the information was out there, and the next day they go in and they reply saying, I guess you're not going to do anything, basically. Like, what? Like, I'm spending time, you know, on my lunch break, trying to, you know, think about this and trying to answer you very promptly when I could have just ignored you. And then on top of that, they start accusing me that I'm rigging my own giveaways. Okay. You know, just clear and try and say that they're a big fan. They've watched me for a long time, which makes me think that maybe they're the person that's causing that could have these profiles. I dealt with that before as a streamer, where I had someone like donate a lot of money, and they were complaining about other people and them doing chargebacks and stuff. And they donated like hundreds of dollars, and we were all celebrating them and having a good time. And the next day they charged back everything. So, you know, I take what people say with a grain of salt. We got Luffy there, Dawn. That's actually pretty nice. So, you know, I don't know. That dude's acting a little weird about it all. Yeah, I was trying to respond to you if you're watching this and just explain to you that I'm looking. And I've responded to you very promptly, so I don't know why you felt you needed to start accusing me and then telling me that I'm not going to do anything when I specifically told you I am. Oh my gosh. You know, here's the thing, guys. The giveaways are optional. They're never going to be perfect. There's always going to be people trying to do things to, you know, to be shady. You know, that's life. And if, you know, you think your chances aren't really good, or it's not worth your time to enter a free giveaway, mind you, it is free to enter, cost you nothing, then, you know, don't waste the effort typing giveaway, which is like 2 seconds of your life. You know, just my way of trying to give back. I'm trying to give back. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to, you know, engage with my community and let you guys have fun, because I want it to be that way. And I appreciate feedback, and I want feedback, but you know, don't go accusing the content creator. Come on, man. If you watch my videos, I'm opening like somewhere between like $700 to $1,000 worth of cards every month, and you're gonna accuse me of trying to keep $20 in cards? Like, come on. Douglas Buffet and this. Oh, what is sticky? I have yet to get, I think, something really good out of these freaking special volume Dawn sets. I mean, if you've seen some of my old videos, I've opened a bunch of them, and I've yet to get something good. And we did get a hit. Ooh. I hope it's not just like a regular SEC, because I pulled a lot of SECs. So that would be disappointing. And it's exactly what I pulled. I'll take the Sanji SEC, but if I'm being honest, I'm a little disappointed, because you know, this tip for these Dawn packs, that's mostly what I'm pulling is SECs. I'm not really pulling a lot of good alternate arts. Although I do really like this you know, this SEC with Sanji. I mean, this is actually pretty cool artwork. I do like this of him. I was just really, oh man, that got me excited. I was really hoping for something a little bit bigger, but it's all right. You know, it's still I'll take a hit over no hit. You know, even if it's just an SEC hit. But to what I was saying, so, you know, I don't know. People just trying to create drama. So the only thing I think of is that you got to have a profile 6 months. I know that may exclude a few people here and there that, you know, have legitimate profiles and they're just trying to enter a giveaway. But, you know, I feel like I got to do something. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't really know what else to do other than just take the giveaways off of YouTube and put them like on my Discord or something, because Discord I can Discord has like email verification rules and all different types of things where it makes it a lot more difficult to create a second profile. So if it comes down to it, I mean, if it gets too crazy in the future, you know, if this doesn't work long term, then that may have to look at doing something like that, you know. But I definitely don't want to do a lot of drama around it, you know. This is just my way of trying to, you know, give back. I'm not trying to deal with a bunch of drama. Southbird, Charlotte Brule, Scratchman, Apu, Jozu, and we got an SR. I'll take an SR over a couple rares, so I'm happy about that. Even though I think he's less than $1. I'm pretty sure he's less than $1. So that's nothing crazy with him, but all right. And we have one final pack with all. See, this is what I'm talking about with these. I haven't had any real good luck with the Dawn sets, but yeah, here we go. I'm just not surprised. I'm not surprised. I mean, look at this. So this is kind of, you know, tends to be the theme with these things. And then the common and commons, and we got, you know, the 2 rares there. Although I really love this Brook. I love this. This would be a really cool SP if they like made it all like, you know, special and everything, because I think Brook's just hilarious, and I like that one of him. Let me go ahead and sort this out over here. But anywho, I mean, so hopefully we can get this all figured out. But again, I really truly appreciate and respect everybody's opinion. So if anyone's got any cool ideas, let me know. You know, if it's something that's not going to be too cumbersome or, you know, a pain in the butt for me to do, then I can look into it. But you know, I'm definitely not trying to get all crazy with it. But you know, I try to think about the giveaways in a way that like makes most sense to like me. You know, like I watched a bunch of videos, I looked at people doing giveaways for YouTube, and there isn't like a really great way of doing it. And the reason I can't change the rules is because like when you already have the giveaway rules set, you can't change them mid giveaway. So I have to let anyone participate that entered it in, because that was the rules when they entered in. There's terms and conditions. But the next giveaway, I'll be able to add those different rules on there. So the new rules will be for the second half of July giveaway, but the first half of July, I can't modify those. You know, for legal reasons, I won't be able to change it. So I mean, it is what it is. Paris Pero and got Doll. Okay. So, you know, we'll try to figure it out as a community, right? We'll rock and roll either way. But hopefully we can, you know, get that sorted out. But it does look like someone's potentially botting me. It does look that way. I'm not really great at figuring it out, other than just clicking on the profile of each person and seeing, you know, if the account's, you know, looks new and they have no subscribers, or, you know, it just looks like a sus account. If anybody else knows a different way to really kind of like fish people out like that, let me know. I mean, obviously I only have like 500 subs on here, so I'm not some super experienced YouTuber. So I'm still kind of like, you know, learning the ropes. We've only been doing this for a few months. So I still am a little green. So if anybody knows of any cool, easy ways to kind of do that. But I mean, the thing is, eventually I want to get to a point to where I'm not manually doing these giveaways, and I'm just, you know, into doing a comment picker, because there's these comment pickers I looked up. Because if there ends up being like, you know, a lot of comments and a lot of activity, you know, I manually put in everybody's names right now into a spin wheel. And, you know, if we ever get to the point where there's like, you know, hundreds of comments in there, which, you know, I don't know if I'll ever get that big, but if I do, I'm not doing that every week. That's going to be way too intense for me. We got Helmepo. I'm gonna say that 100 times quick. Gosh. But anywho, I guess that was the elephant in the room for anybody who saw that. But I promise I will do my best to try to prevent any type of people doing that. It's just never going to be 100%. From the knowledge I have, I mean, I don't know how you would make that 100%. Scaled Neptunian, Black Maria, Tashigi, Jaguar, Merman, Blue-Eyed Neptunian, Ein, Ancient Weapon, Tony Chopper, Frankie, Prince Screws, and okay, that's a hit. I can feel it. Very sticky. or they just did a really bad print on this. Okay, very blue. Very blue. What's blue on here on 11? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's an SP, though. Because the SPs... This is really, really sticky. I'm trying to... Oh! Oh, that's an SP. Yo! This will be my first SP pull at OP11. Oh my gosh! Here we go! Oh, yes! Luffy Taro SP! Yo, this card is fire! Holy smokes! I love the skulls around here and everything for his crew. Oh my gosh, for Jolly Roger. This is an insane card. Damn, people. This is a gnarly card, man. Wow. This is so cool. I'm definitely keeping this one. This is fire. Wow. This is such a cool card. Oh, please tell me the print's good. Does it look off? Looks really good from the back. That looks really good. So, I don't know. I mean, they have to do the writing here, right? So maybe that's purposefully to the left? I don't know, but either way, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. And I love Luffy Taro, man. When he's doing that, his like, ninja type thing, in the Wano arc, it's so funny. I love it. This is a fire car. Ooh, that made my day. Oh yeah, baby, that made my day. Okay. All right, well, we at least got one more hit in here, too. I mean, could you imagine if we got, like, a manga or something here? I still have to pull my first manga. I mean, like, one of these days. One of these days. But like I was saying, we will definitely figure this out as a community all. And I'll do my best, but, I just don't... It's probably never going to be perfect with the giveaways. But I will try. And I'll try to make it as fair as possible. But again, to accuse me, man, come on. This is not cool. That was not cool. What do we got here? We got Katakuri SR, which I think again is probably one of the few SRs that even is holding value at 11 right now. They seem to be struggling. So that one I'll keep out because it actually I think it's only like a few bucks, but at least it's holding like some value. Whereas I think pretty much all the other SRs in 11 have pretty much they've died out a lot. The 11's really gone down. All right, Fishman, Island, Stusen, Randolph, Morgan, and I'm still looking at doing like a the best. I want to do like a whole booster box of the best, but it's kind of like, man, I don't know. Like I don't know if what we got here. Sorry, I was thinking. I don't know, because it's like $2.50 a box, and I'm just like, I'm debating it. I'm like, do I want to pull the trigger? I don't know. It's got to be a time when I feel like I don't want to get too crazy with my videos. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. I'm still looking at that. But I have yet to do my the best booster box. Oh, I did not cut that well at all. Still can't believe I got that Luffy Taro sitting over there, man. That is such a cool card. That plastic sitting there. All right. Oh, did I check? Oop, well, I just ruined that one. It was 2 rares. Okay, so we're done with that then. On to the next. Still got at least one more hit. But as always, everybody, I appreciate you, honestly. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the support. Unless you're botting, I don't really appreciate your comments. But... because you're creating strife within the community. Shirahoshi, and then some comments. But to everyone else, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you, getting through this. Listen, at the end of the day, like I said, if it gets too crazy, I'll just move the giveaway somewhere else, like Discord or something, where I have a little bit more control, over it. Because with like my Discord, I can set on there that you have to have email verification and all kinds of different things before you can even get in the Discord. So it does help against a lot of the botting. Ishili, Morgan, Vagabond Drill, Charlotte Montecore, Bogard, Tony Chopper looking happy as ever, Gum Fist, and ooh, we got another hit already. Wow, okay. These hits are coming soon. Let's slide this over. That is a lot of color going there. A lot of color. What is this? It looks like space. Did I get excited? Arlong, okay. I haven't seen this one. Arlong alternate art rare. Okay. It looks okay. I'm personally not the biggest fan of Arlong. I mean, you know, he's obviously a jerk in the show, and he never earned my favor in any way. But he's all, and this is an okay card. I mean, the one that really matters is that Luffy Taro, but all right, we got 2 hits. The question is there a third hit, or is this box dead? But you know the drill. I'm gonna open them all because I don't want people to think I have dead packs laying around here. All right, Fish Tiger, Odahime, Mocha, Orochi, Style Death, Glorp Web, Nikora. Plus, I kind of still like going through the cards and stuff because, you know, and especially if we got some people newer coming to the channel, they may have not seen a lot of these cards, so it gives them opportunity still to kind of, you know, see them a little bit. And then into the next one. All right, let's cut that open. And let's see what we got in it. Why did that? Yeah, that just felt weird to me, but I guess it's fine. And there's a chance in this one. But yeah, we've been rock and rolling though, and I really appreciate, I guess, and what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that I heard YouTube change the way that their algorithm works or something. I guess like it's based just on likes and comments for discoverability and not just watch time. Oh, that almost looked like a third hit, but it's SR. So I got to research that a little bit more. But it kind of I saw a video where people were saying that the commenting and liking of a video is holding more value than it did before. So if you do want to support the channel, definitely drop a comment, and you know, tell me about, you know, what your favorite set is, what's your favorite set in one of these, you know, an OP11, a favorite card in OP11. Are you new to the One Piece TCG? Are you experienced in the One Piece TCG? Or like things like, you know, what kind of, you know, packs do you want to see me open next? Some future videos we got coming up is I did buy a box of OP07 and OP06. So I got a box of 7 and a box of 6. So we'll do some go backs there to go look back at some of the older sets. Don't think I've done either one of those sets as a booster box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now I have them, you know, behind me. I have several $1,000s in cards behind me. But my sealed stuff I don't really want to open, so I try to continually like buy, like, you know, different boxes and stuff, so I don't have to dip into my sealed collection. Like for example, I have 2 OP11 boxes, this one and another one. I don't want to open the other one, and I'm glad I opened this one because it's got SP in it. Unless the other one got a manga, but you know, I'm hoping that that's not the case. That there's not a manga sitting there that I'm going to keep in my sealed collection, but you never know. And we got Katakuri and then some common comments. But yeah, I'm trying to collect all the different booster boxes sealed. I'm missing still several sets. So in an emergency situation, I can always open a real, like, you know, an older set of something, but man, it might be a little painful if I did that. It might seriously hurt because it's like my sealed collection. It's like, do not touch, do not touch. Gum King Cobra. I'm also going to be doing a filming probably, I don't know if I'll do it this week or next week. Just keep a lookout for it. I'll post and let you guys know. No SR here. For the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Commander deck. I was trying, I don't know if I want to buy more to open with that video. I have a couple booster boxes of Reincarnated as a Slime. I have Union Deck Arena boxes from several different types of sets of anime. Oh, smacked that. So I'm still trying to figure out like what exactly I want to open with that video, but I am going to be doing an anime themed video that's not going to be One Piece, but we'll still have our normal One Piece video that week. But we'll have an additional anime themed video for Union Arena, and then the Final Fantasy added with it. I think I got a third hit here, people. That's sticky. I got a 3-hit box? Okay. All right, don't be mad at me. Let's put this right down right here. I'm pretty sure that's a hit. It might just be an SEC. I tend to always see an SEC with a 3-hit box. So, you know, it is a very good chance that's what it is. But let's hammer through the rest of these and just make sure we don't have anything super crazy in here. We've got a Dawn here. 2 rares. I have heard of people getting air boxes. It does happen. Excruciatingly rare. Like, I don't even know the odds. 1 in 2 million. I don't know. I'm throwing a number out there. But I've heard people say that they've gotten 4. Well, not 4. They've gotten more 3-hit boxes than they should have. I think that was the air. I don't know if anyone's ever gotten a 4-hit box. Have you ever heard of anybody getting a 4-hit box? Like that type of air as an air box? Can that even happen? Like how good is Bandai at keeping controls over all their stuff? Got an SR here though, so we still got to get our rest of our SRs as well too. So can't forget about them. We got the Nami. I sold a playset of those for like $5. I think it was a really good deal. Here, get this. Oh, and if you bought on my eBay store, thank you. I put like 10 or 12 things on there, and I had like 4 or 5 people buy. Nothing super crazy. Just trying to get rid of some stuff that I got sitting around, and then that just kind of helps me use that money for like future box openings and stuff like that. I want to do some other crazy videos too, where, you know, eventually down the road, it won't be for a while, so don't get like excited, but it's if it excites you. But I want to do like probably like buy like 10 mystery boxes at like 40-50 bucks a pop, and then do like a really big like mystery One Piece box opening from like eBay mystery stuff. I got some other videos like that I want to throw out there just to kind of mix things up and, you know, be a little different here and there, but you know, and then go right back into our rhythm of like booster boxes, sealed product, things like that. So we'll see though. I've gotten screwed out of the mystery videos I've done so far, but I have hope that there's someone out there making mystery boxes that are legitimate. I have hope. I have hope. Blue Hole, Nico Robin, Pedro, I grabbed 2 there, sorry, Cammy, Excalibur, Decouplets, Aramaki, and Jinbei SR. Okay. Still got our last little hit excitement at the end there. I'm just trying to give you a little suspense. Is it working? Or are you just like, damn it, just show me what it is? We got Shu, Fisher Tiger, Hannibal, Ben Smoke Judge, Zephyr, Blue-Eyed Neptunian, Mama Mash, Yanji, sounds like a mashed potato recipe. This is Mama Mash's mashed potato recipe. And then a couple rares. We're not surprised, right? This is what we expected. Box is empty. Let me go ahead and just toss that in there. That'll be trash. At one point I was like, should I keep these boxes? But then, I mean, the empty ones. Then I was like, I got so many cards around here. I don't need more more of anything card related, unless, you know, it's something I really enjoy looking at. Longjaw Neptunian, Morgan, like the Luffy Taro, Glorp Web, Saldeath, Bogard. We got the spotted Neptunian as well there. Shirley, looking very dressed for winter, and Brooke. All right, so as suspected, no surprise, that was the rest of our cards there. And I think this might be an SEC. I got a little bug on there. There's like a gnat on there. Get off there, dude. So we got Zeus, and I think this might be an SEC. Yeah, okay. We see the gold rim here. No surprise. It's the Kobe SEC. It's as I thought. I had a feeling it was just a regular SEC, and it is. We've seen this before if you watch my other videos. If not, well, then there you go. Not too shabby, right? We got, you know, a Katakuri SR. It's not a hit, but, you know, it's there. Let me do from smallest to biggest, give or take. I can get all these cards. I'm gonna be careful. They were kind of sticking there. So we did get the Sanji SEC from one of the, you know, sealed double packs from OP10. We got a 3-hit box, which I haven't got a 3-hit box in a while, so it's glad to see that. We got the Kobe SEC, the Arlong alternate art, and the big mamma jamma of the day, Luffy Taro SP, which looks fire and will 100% be added to my collection. Well, everybody, that's the video of today. I appreciate you all. Thank you for your patience and understanding in all things. And as always, see you on the next one. Hey, everyone. All right, so like we talked about earlier, I know it's not ideal, but, you know, I did have in the rules that all you got to do is type in giveaway and like and comment and be a subscriber. And, you know, it definitely looks like someone was botting. This is quite a lot of entries compared to views, so it's highly sus. So again, new rules were added for future giveaways, but I can't modify the terms and conditions for current giveaways in the middle of the giveaway. It is what it is. So I have to spin this again. I know it's not ideal, although I will say, if one of these people that is clearly a botter, you know, to claim their prize, they're gonna have to give me some information to get the prize to them. So they're kind of just gonna oust themselves in that way. So not really super smart. And then, you know, they're just gonna get reported. So here we go. Let's see who won. There's probably only a handful of you that aren't a botter. So, you know, yeah, sorry. I was not prepared or had my rules set up to protect against something like this. Did not realize this would be an issue. So, but future giveaways, I did add additional rules, so there should be better protections in place. If more needed in the future, more will be done. And if you watched the video, which hopefully you did, and part of the reason why I throw these at the end is the hope that people watch the video, and some maybe not even realize there's a giveaway at the end, and that they'll be like, oh, there's a giveaway, if people are just kind of skipping through videos. So as again, an attempt to help make sure the giveaway goes to people that are actually in the community, that want to be a part of the community, that are watching the videos and enjoying the content. So doing my best here, guys, but again, we'll just kind of roll the dice with this one. We'll pass it off to an L if it goes to the wrong person, and then hopefully for the future giveaways we can do a little bit better job of mitigating this. And like I said, if I have to move this to like Discord or another platform that has better securities with preventing multiple profiles and things like that, I'll do it. We'll do whatever we got to do to kind of make this as fair as possible for everyone. So it's not like the giveaway can't change. It can change. It just can't change mid giveaway. And that's also part of the reason why I do this only, you know, I do a new giveaway every 2 weeks. So that way, if we need to adjust, we'll adjust. We've only got to suck it up for that couple week time period. So anyhow, enough talk for me. Let's spin the wheel. I got everybody's names in there that typed in the word giveaway, liked, and you know, was a subscriber of the video. Again, I appreciate you all, and thank you so much for taking the time to comment on my video and be a part of this community and this channel. And to those not botting, hey, listen, I see you, I appreciate you, you guys are awesome, and you know, just keep plugging along like I am, and you know, all will be well. Here we go. Let's see what we got. This took a very long time, by the way. That was very obnoxious. All right, here we go. All right, the winner was chosen as Benson June. So congratulations, Benson June. You won the giveaway for the first half of July. Please email me at insufficientbiz@gmail.com to claim your prize. If you are in the US, you need to send me your name and your address so that it can be mailed to you physically. If you're not in the US, please state so in your email, and we will figure out a way to give you a monetary value of the card from the date the contest began, which I believe was like 28 or 30 bucks. But I'll double check that later. Thank you so much, and on to the next giveaway, guys. Stick around to see what the next one's going to be. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and get the second half of July giveaway on the way and what we will be presenting. So up first is not one but two Kaido and Lin Lin SECs from OP08. They run for about a couple bucks a piece, so you got like $4 in value there. I then have a Japanese Yamato SEC, which runs for about $3 or $4. So, you know, we'll say 3 on the low end there. So that'll get us about $7 so far. And then we've got the Kobe SEC. If you see the theme is SEC theme here, from OP11. He's got about, you know, around a, you know, $4 or $5 value there as well. And then we've got the Sanji SEC from OP06, which has about a $15 value there. So he'll be the big ticket item on that one. So just a nice little giveaway here. We got about maybe about $25 worth of cards. So if you're interested, you need to like and comment and be a subscriber. Now you need to comment the word giveaway along with some type of additional comment about a sentence long. This hopefully will help prevent some botters and stuff, so they can't just copy and paste giveaway a bunch of times. You got to type in something that, you know, anything you want. You know, how's your day going? How's the video? Like the video? Hate the video? You know, just some comment of your choosing, along with the word giveaway added in at the end, so I know that you want to participate. Again, everybody, hopefully this will go a little bit better than the next one, than the last one I meant, and we will see. So hopefully we can get this all sorted out. But either way, have fun with it, enter the giveaway, and then if once we can get things all sorted out and it's looking good, then maybe we can look at doing a little bit bigger giveaways down the road as well. So thank you so much, and see you all later.